Hi everyone, so this video is a collaboration between me and Dina Norlund, another artist on YouTube. I love her work so much, I love her videos, so please check out her channel. Her videos are so relaxing and her art is amazing as well. So basically what we did is we made a mood board for each other on Pinterest, basically just like inspirations and references that will inspire a piece, like an illustration that each of us are going to make. So she made one for me and I made one for her, so now I'm going to look at hers. For the first time, I peeked at it a little bit just to make sure that the link was working, but here it is. Oh my gosh, I love how there's a lot of pink and brown. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I love these pink birds. I really like how, it's interesting how this looks like fall, but also spring at the same time. I love these colors so much. And this owl, oh, and I could do something cool with that too. These are really, really, really good references and really inspiring references because, like, you know, I draw animals a lot and I love these colors too. I don't have a proper sketchbook right now, I'm just using this little notebook. I'm gonna do my ideas in here. I'm gonna move my references so I can look at them and try to come up with some ideas. Also have a tea that I made. It's just orange pico, it's what I drink every day. I want to do something really cartoony just because of, that's kind of like, I've been trying to play with really cartoony stuff lately, so I think that'll be a lot of fun. And one of the girls in the references has really big shoes, so I think that could also be a lot of fun. But for the concept, what should it be? I'm gonna wear like a little wrap around her head, I think. If I do a girl. I draw a lot of forests, but maybe if I do something like that. But maybe with a more interesting perspective. I have an idea. So there's a reference with rain and umbrellas, so I think that could be cool. If it's kind of like an above view and she has an umbrella and it's raining flowers, that could be cool. Maybe with like a street in the background. Wait, is there a street in any of the references? No. I can still include it though. So the umbrella could be bright yellow like in the reference. Or maybe it pink and then the flowers are bright yellow and pink and brown that are falling. It'd be cool to do some like interesting perspective. Like this sort of thing. Trying to find a couple of different references. It's good to find multiple different references so you're not copying one photo, because if you just copy one photo, that photo doesn't belong to you and it's not really, I don't know, it's just good to use a variety of references. I much prefer sketching digitally, so I'm gonna do that. So I just took a picture and made it bigger and I'm gonna try to figure out the details. Maybe if I exaggerate the feet size, it'll help with the perspective. Is that too much exaggeration? Maybe a little bit. I might do something that wouldn't make sense in real life, but from a design standpoint would look kind of cool to have the umbrella stop the petals. Like, even though you'd see them in front of her, I'm just going to show them around her. Have some foreground elements, which always helps frame the shot really nicely to give it that foreground, middle ground. The background will be trees or something like that. I'm gonna need to look up a picture of an umbrella. Okay, sometimes when I'm working on a sketch I like to take a break, so I'm gonna go take a break. I'm gonna start. So I have it all drawn out with pencil, and I'm gonna start by just gonna go in with the watercolor. I'm thinking I'll do a light wash on the areas I want to be lighter, and then I'm gonna mask that off with some Frisket. I'm gonna take some of the color from the umbrella and kind of bring it out around. So I don't want any edges that are too hard yet. Kind of have a brown earth down here to balance out the umbrella. I find a good thing with watercolor is to just put it down and leave it, let it dry. Don't try to work back into it because you might mess with the brush strokes and you might make it look blotchy, so try to leave it. I have a nice olive green here. I'm going to try to do that. Go back in with gouache for sure to get the lighter areas. I'm trying to get the really dark areas. There's a large portion of the painting where I didn't say anything while I was painting, so I just wanted to do a voiceover for the parts that are going to be silent, and also to just kind of like give my thoughts on how it turned out. So I started off with watercolor, and I wanted the whole thing to be watercolor, but that's never really realistic for me. I just can't really achieve that look yet. Maybe I just don't have enough patience, or maybe I don't have the right colors, or I just didn't do it right for what I wanted it to look like. So I knew that I would have to use gouache, and I always feel like that's sort of like I feel a sense of defeat when I have to then paint over the watercolor with another kind of paint, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It just kind of allows me to achieve the look I want to achieve, and I don't think that's particularly bad. It's just what I needed to do. I also use pencil crayon for a lot of it because I love mixing that in with watercolor. I like to make it look part of it so you can't really tell that it's pencil crayon. It kind of like is very cohesive and blends together. I wasn't sure how I felt about the final product just because of like the shadow on her face, and it kind of felt a little bit too busy, but it doesn't really need to be something amazing. I was really just kind of playing around and having fun with the colors, and I'm really happy with how the color palette turned out actually. I think that part was a lot of fun for sure, because the references I got from Dina were so like inspiring for the colors. That really nice forest green and the oranges and stuff. I don't think it's something I would have chose. I really do love to work with orange, but like orange, green, and pink is kind of like an odd combination that I wouldn't really think of, but I think it works really well. I just wanted to give some thoughts about it because I didn't really get a chance to do that, and I feel like I need to kind of like say how I felt it turned out, but overall I'm pretty happy with it, and it was a lot of fun doing this challenge. It was so much fun. So now I'm just going to get on a call with Dina. I'm going to show her what I did with her mood board and see what she thinks of it. I feel like it doesn't, like I didn't use a lot of the objects, but I used a lot of the colors and kind of like the mood, sort of.
Yeah, but it was the colors that I wanted you to take away from it, because that was what I was looking at, so I don't care if you don't use the objects.
Alright. Okay, should I send it now?
Yeah. Send it. I'm excited. Oh, that's so cute! Oh my god, you did like a whole scene! Oh, I love that. It's autumny, isn't it? That's so nice.
I loved all the pink, like in the reference.
Know.
I just mostly included it in the umbrella, but...
Oh, I love it. No, but it is the orange and the pink and the blue. It just works really well together. That looked like fun. Did you use gouache?
Yeah, I used watercolor and then I used gouache.
I love it. It's
and
really
pencil.
cool. I love it.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun. I really like doing this. Thanks so much for watching. This was a lot of fun to do. I'd highly recommend you do this with a friend or just get someone to make you a board and then try to draw something from it. It's cool to see how similar you can make it to the board or how different you can make it while still finding some inspiration from the mood board. And this is just something I do anyway for like any illustration I'm going to do. I find a whole bunch of references that kind of relate to it, so it's fun to have someone else do that for you. So I really hope you enjoyed this. I definitely had a lot of fun, and go check out Dina's video. I love her art so much and I love her video style, so please go check that out. And thanks for watching.